Hello, all of my staff that implement dibbles for K1 and 2. So we have the next testing session for winter now open. It runs from January the 3rd until February the 3rd, and that is also the time we have to do any makeup testing. So I just wanted to bring your attention back to the dibbles guidance for us this year. So in grades K1 and 2, these are your designated subtests that have an X that you have to give, okay? Reminding you that there is a subtest that is optional that is not listed here, and that is the one where you say the sentence and the student repeats it back to you. So it's not the oral reading fluency, but it might be the oral language fluency. You don't see that here because it is not required for any grade level to give. Should you want to give that, you can. It will just eat up another minute of time per student. Remembering that grades K and 1, we work with that top-down system. So as students do well on subtests, different subtests will open, but if they start to really get to that frustrational level, you might have subtests that won't open for you. For grade 2, best way to get through your assessments, you work from the bottom up. So start with that oral reading fluency passage for 1 minute. If the students crush that, it may actually, with those gating measures, help you out and test the students out of the subsequent word reading and nonsense word fluency. So start with the oral reading fluency. It may save you some time. The maze is the comprehension component, and only second grade needs to give that, but K1 and 2, we all need to give the RAN assessment. That is that piece of the dyslexia screener. Okay, so again, these are your required measures. This is the approximate amount of time we need to give them to each student. Okay, so about 5 minutes for our kindergarten students, 6 minutes per student in grade 1 and 2. If you need help or refreshers on scoring, I highly encourage you to go to the mclass.amplify.com portal and click on the training tab. Under the training tab, you will see lots of different YouTube videos on how to best score the letter naming fluency, the word reading, any subtest that you feel like you need a refresher on. I highly encourage you to go do that before you start testing students. Here on the online management system, this is where you can assign your RAN and or for second grades, your maze. And I just went through this with second grade this morning, so they had a little refresher on that. But you'll need to select your class or group. I did it with Miss Daly's this morning, so she's in there, and all you do is click on all of your students for the RAN, and then it will automatically save. There's nothing else. You can also, again, get your logins. What we're seeing is the students are not being automatically logged back in, so we will have to log them back in for the RAN and the maze. Now, once we log in this round, when we go back in to do the maze later, because some of our second grade teachers have already started their RANs, then we will not have to log them back in. But if you need your students' logins, you can print them all at once right from the tab where it says get all logins. You can get that there, okay? So that's just a little refresher. Again, utilize your guidance, please. If you need help logging in with the SSO, again, here are the administration and scoring rules for your different subtests and demonstrations, or you can go to the home screen and you can go to the training tab. That's also right here, should you need that. And of course, I am always here if you need help or support with your implementation.